Okay, let's try once again. Um, Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Topic Native. My name is Alexa, and I will be your teacher for today. In my free time, I like to play the guitar and to hang out with my friends as well. So, for today, we have a lesson called Items We Should Take to Festivals. And before we go straight to the lesson, we need to look at some lesson objectives for today as well. So first of all, at the end of today's lesson, you will be able to talk about what to take to festivals. And in today's lesson, we will also discuss about and practice two different sounds. We will practice sounds L and R, and we will talk more about those two a little bit later during the class. And we will also look at some vocabulary relating to today's topic as well. Okay, and if you have any questions or any concerns, please feel free to ask. You can raise your hand and you can use chat box as well. So if you have any questions or any concerns, any difficulties, anything at all, please feel free to ask. So now we are ready to start today's lesson, and we will move on to the next page where we have warm-up. And we have here two questions first. So question number one is, what do you usually take to festivals? And the second one, how often do you go to festivals? Okay, great. So now may I ask Tien, could you please briefly tell us something about yourself?
Okay. Good evening, Mr. Aleksa. My name is
Good
Thiện.
evening to you too.
Yes. How are you today?
Yes, I'm very well. How are you today?
Yes, I'm very good.
That's good to
Okay.
hear.
My name is Thiện. I'm 35 years old, and I grew up in Ba Vì, which is in Vietnam. And
Yes.
uh, in my free time, I also listening to music or playing football. Sometimes I go in jogging with my friend on weekend.
Yes, excellent. Very good. Thank you so much. And now, can you tell me, what do you usually take to festivals?
Yeah. I think the topic is interesting and I like it. I think the festivals de depends on what the festival is about. However, the most important items that we brings tickets, money, or pants. If you to choose campaigns on festival, and
Yes.
okay,
Okay, thank you. And what about the second question? How often do you go to festivals?
yes, and I am a soldier, and so I don't have time. So I don't go to festivals uh, twice, once a year. Once a year.
Yes, very good. Okay, thank you so much for your sharing. That was very good. And now may I ask, um, Tin, could you also briefly tell us something about yourself?
Yeah. Good evening, teacher and everyone. My name is Dick. I'm 59 years old. I'm living in Hanoi. My hobbies are cooking, watching movie, shopping, and I like playing table tennis and swimming and traveling. Yes, I like to. Nice to meet
Excellent,
you.
very good. Thank you, I'm very pleased to meet you too. So, may I ask you, right from the start, what do you usually take to festivals?
Oh, I think it depends on what the festival is about and how long I stay in this festival. So I will take something suitable for me. Example, I usually take camera or water bottle and mobile phone. I usually keep an eye the weather forecast. So I will take raincoat and comfortable shoes and of course festival ticket and money. I think it's very. If I go to a sea festival, I will take swimsuit.
Yes, very good. Okay, thank you so much. That was amazing. And can you tell me, how often do you go to festivals?
Oh, I in fact I rare go to festival because I rather and rather busy with my family. So only in
Yes?
special festival, example flower festival in Dalat city, very famous festival. I will come. Or sea festival, I will come. But music festival, I never come. I never come.
You never go to music festivals? Okay.
Yeah, I never go.
Yes, very good. Thank you so much for your sharing. And last but not least, may I ask Chang,
Yes.
could you also briefly tell something about yourself?
Yes. Good evening, teacher and everyone. My name is Jan. I am 48 years old. I'm living in Ho Chi Minh City. I'm a housewife. My hobbies are traveling, cooking, and doing yoga. Nice to meet you.
Yes, thank you. I'm very pleased to meet you too. So, can you tell me, what do you usually take to festivals?
I I usually take to festival medication, blood slide, festival tickets, money, water bottle, umbrella,
Yes.
camera.
Anything else? Yes, camera.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, thank you so much for your sharing. And can you tell me, how often do you go to festivals?
Oh, I go. I when I join host, When I go student, I often go to festivals.
Yes, but now you do not go so often to festivals.
Um, I often go to festival uh, try a year.
Twice a year, yes, very good. And what kinds of festival do you usually go to? Are those some music festivals or some country festivals or something similar?
Okay, I went to flower festival, flower festival, and
Yes.
I often join camping with my school.
Yes, very good. Excellent. Thank you so much for your sharing. And now, since we nailed the first page, we shall move on to the next one. And on the next one, we have free talk. So choose one of these roles and act it out with your partner in 2 minutes. So we have two students, student A and student B. Therefore, we have two roles. And student A, talk with your friend about some items we should take to festival. And student B, A's friend, talk with him or her. Okay, so choose one of these two roles and act out with your partner in 2 minutes. Now, may I ask T and Chang to try and do this in pair, so you can choose your own roles. Feel free to choose your role yourself.
Right. Hello, Mr. Tiếng.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Yes. Hi. Would you like to the festival tomorrow with me?
Yes. I like it. What should we bring to festival?
Oh, I have a list of things that we need. We have we need to bring festival stickers, many friction. Last flight camera of your phone. You can take when cold umbrella. Yes.
About battery charger and backup battery. About.
Yeah.
You need bring battery charger and backup battery. Đó là sạc pin và pin dự phòng ấy.
We have you have bring. remember, you remember, take, take, blow, and head.
Okay, I have had from where the podcast on TV that is going raining. It is going to be raining tomorrow.
Oh, you have a good idea. Because if the weather is bad,
You have to bring umbrella and raincoat.
yeah, yes, I agree.
Okay.
Okay.
See you
Thank you.
again
That was very.
tomorrow.
See you again. Well, welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That was very good. And now, as the second pair, may I ask to be Din and myself. So, Din, would you like to be student A or student B?
I'm student A.
Okay, great. So, can you tell me something about the festival you have been to?
Oh, I have been to some festival, but the next week, I and my family will go to see festival. So now I'm very busy to plan something for this trip. So I should take some item take to the festival. I will take some necessary item for
Yes.
this festival. Yeah.
Great.
Oh,
And may I ask you, what items are you considering of taking with you? Because I am interested, because I am planning to go to some kind of festival. So, are you going to some, I don't know, country festival or some music festival?
Yeah, I will. I'm willing to tell you. The first, you should take camera, because in this festival you have a lot of chance to take lovely photo. Yeah.
Yes.
And the second, you should just remember take your mobile phone, because you will have to contact with your friend and your family's member. And don't forget festival ticket. If you forget festival ticket, you cannot join the festival. And
Or you can buy another one?
then, yes, of course, if you have money. But some festival is very rare ticket. If you don't book book soon, if you don't buy, yeah, it means expensive. So
Yes.
I think very important. You should keep an eye on the weather forecast, so you can take with you umbrella or raincoat, something like that, or hat. So if you stay in a long time in this festival, you should take some medicine, and to take medicine, food and drink, and very important, that is water. Because during the festival you go around, so it makes you very thirsty. So you should take bottled water.
Yes,
And
I would rather grab a can of beer instead of water during the festival, but yes.
yeah, you can buy some shop they sell, but I think if they put in your bag some bottled water, it's very and very suitable for you in this time.
Yes, very good. And if you're staying over the night in a tent or a sleep bag, you should bring some water because beer can help you with thirst. It can just,
Yeah,
well, it can
yeah,
help you, but temporarily, and thirst will be satisfied with water. Okay,
yeah.
thank you so much with your sharing. That was very good. And now we will continue to the next page where we have the dialogue. So learn how to talk about what we should take to festivals. Okay, so we have dialogue between Elia and Adam. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this name correctly, but it's not too relevant. And I will be reading this dialogue first, so I want you to listen carefully to my pronunciation, and I will ask you afterwards to read. So, here we go. Are we still going to the festival tomorrow? Yes, of course. I have a list of things that we need. Let's have a look. Oh, what are they? We need our festival tickets, water bottles, sleeping bags, and flashlights. What about food and drink? And I think raincoats are necessary too. You're right. And we should add some medication to our list. I agree. So do you know what the weather will be like? I hope it's sunny. I'm not sure. That's why we should bring raincoats. Okay? And now may I ask um, Chang and Ding to read this dialogue first. So Chang can start reading as Elia and Ding can read as Adam first time.
Are we still going to the festival tomorrow?
Yes, of course. I have a list of things that we need. Let's have a look.
Oh, what are they?
We need our festival tickets, water bottles, sleeping bags, and flashlights.
What about food and drink? And I think raincoats are necessary too.
You're right. And we should add some medication to our list.
I agree. So, do you know what the weather will be like? I hope it's sunny.
I'm not sure. That's why we should bring raincoats.
Okay, thank you. That was very good. And now may I ask you to switch roles and to read this dialogue once again. Now this time Din reads as Elia and Chang reads as Adam.
Are we still going to the festival tomorrow?
Yes, of course. I have a list of things that we need. Let's have a look.
Oh, what are they?
We need our festival tickets, water bottles, sleeping bags, and flashlights.
What about food and drink? And I think raincoats are necessary too.
You're right. And we should add some medication to our list.
I agree. So, do you know what the weather will be like? I hope it's sunny.
I'm not sure. That's why we should bring raincoats.
Okay, thank you. That was very good. And now, may I ask, Thien, would you like to read as Elia or as Adam?
Yes. I will still going to the festival tomorrow.
Yes, of course. I have a list of things that we need. Let's have a look.
Oh, what I say?
We need our festival tickets, water bottles, sleeping bags, and flashlights.
What about food and drink? And I think raincoats are necessary too.
You are right. And we should add some medication to our list.
I agree. So, do you know what the weather will be like? I hope it's sunny.
I'm not sure. That's why we should bring raincoats. Excellent reading, and now may I ask you to read this time Adam, and I'll read as Elia. Are we still going to the festival tomorrow?
Yes, of course. I have a list of things that we need. Let's have a look.
Oh, what are they?
We need our festival tickets, all the bottles, sleeping bags, and flashlights.
What about food and drink? And I think raincoats are necessary too.
You're right, and we should add some medication to our list.
I agree. So, do you know what the weather will be like? I hope it's sunny.
I'm not sure. That's why we should bring raincoats.
Okay, thank you. That was very good. So we have few vocabulary points to cover, and we shall move on just to do so. So on this page we have some vocabulary points: festival ticket, flashlight, water bottle, medication, raincoat, and sleeping bags, or one bag. Okay, so now may I ask Duke, could you please briefly and slowly read all of these words? So I'll ask you again. Could you please slowly read all of these words from the page which you can see? Oh, sorry, my mistake. I meant for Din.
Yeah. Festival ticket. Flashlight. Water bottle. Medication. Raincoat. Sleeping bag.
Excellent, very good, great job. Thank you so much. And next one, may I ask Chang?
Festival ticket, flashlight, water bottle, medication, raincoat, sleeping bag, bat,
Yes, very good. Bag,
bat,
very good. Excellent as well. Thank you so much. And last but not least, may I ask Tien?
At festival tickets, last night, or the bottle, medication, raincoat, sleeping bag.
Okay, thank you. That was very good as well. And may I only ask you to read once again word flashlight?
Flashlight.
Okay.
Flashlight.
So this is not it's not flashlight. Flashlight. Okay, it's not flash. It's flash. E.
Light.
Better. Okay, thank you. Otherwise is very good. And now we will move on to the next page where we have speak out loud, and we will try and distinguish these words and divide them into two groups. So above in blue box we have words with sound L, and below in green box we will have sound R. And I will now read all of these words slowly. I want you to listen carefully and take notes if necessary. Okay? So here we go. Medical, oil, tool, fail. Now with sound R. Fire, care, roar, door. Okay? And now may I ask Tien, could you please read now all of these words slowly?
As medical, oil, pool, phone, fire, carrot, roller, door.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your sharing. Next one, may I ask Zhang?
medical, oil, tool, food, fire, care, rock, door.
Excellent reading as well. Thank you so much for your sharing. And now may I ask Din?
Yeah. Medical, oil, tool, bill, file, care, raw, door.
Yes, very good as well. But may I ask you to read once again word fail?
Fill, fill,
Yes, and a word fire.
fire, fire.
Excellent. Okay, thank you. So that was very good as well. And it doesn't seem that any of you have any difficulties with pronunciation of these two specific sounds. And on the next page, on this page, we will divide these words once again into groups by pronunciation, and with sound low, once again we have oil, tool, pail, medical, and below we have fire, roar, door, and care. Okay? And since you do not have any difficulties, we will just move on to the next page, where we have the conversation part. Talk with your teacher about what to take to festivals. Okay? And on the right side, we have some suggestions which can help us with our conversation. And below, we have 3 different pictures with 3 different contexts. So feel free to choose any of these 3. So may I ask Cheng to be the first one to choose?
Yes. I choose contact 3.
3, yes. You like food.
Yes.
So what is your favorite cuisine?
Yes.
So can you tell me what is your favorite food?
Yes. My favorite food is Chinese food.
Chinese, yes, very good. And can you tell me when you are going to the festival of Chinese food? Are you going to the festival of Chinese food?
Yes. I can cook chicken soup, chicken fry, and fish. Noodles.
Excellent.
Yes.
So when you are preparing for the festival, what items will you bring with you?
When I going to a food festival, I will bring medication, napkins, food, a lot of food to before cook a meal.
Yes, I agree. So, are you participating in some kind of festival when you go to a food festival, or you are just going to eat and enjoy yourself and with your family?
Yes. I often go to the festival, food festival with my family. I take my son and daughter and my sister.
Yes, very good. Okay, thank you so much for your sharing. And next one, may I ask Thien? So may I ask you to choose a context?
Yes. I choose context number 1.
Yes.
Picture 1.
So, what is your favorite type of music?
Yes. My favorite My favorite is musical, run and classical music.
Yes. Um, okay, very good. And can you tell me how often do you listen your favorite kind of music live?
That
I mean, not necessarily a festival, but some maybe gig, some something smaller in a pub or something similar.
uh, in my free times, I often listening to music. For example, uh, uh, run music and classical music. Especially, I like to listening about
Yes, very
singers.
good. Very good. And can you tell me when you are going to when you go to the music festival, what
That
items would you bring with you?
that uh, when we go to festivals music, we need to bring some things, for example sun creams and pack bags, uh, water bottles and smartphones and tickets and money, some money.
Yes, excellent. Very good. Okay, thank you so much for your share. And next one, last but not least, may I ask Din?
Yeah, I I choose. I have no way to choose, so I choose contest number two.
Yes, but you can choose also first one or
Oh
three as well. Doesn't matter if
no,
someone else
I
talked
I
about.
like I like discover tradition. That's why I chose
Okay.
contest number two, traditional festival.
Yes, very good. So can you tell me, um, do you often have in your country some traditional festivals?
Yeah, I usually.
How many times per year?
Mm, oh, it depends. I think in my country, some some area in my country we have festival, a traditional festival. Example, in the mountain, in the mountain, in the some province in the mountain, we have uh, ethic people festival. Yeah, and in the south of Vietnam, we have sea festival. So it in my country have some some uh, some place have traditional festival.
Yes, excellent, very good. Thank you. So, in my country, we do not have such festivals, so
Yeah.
that's why I'm asking. So, and how often are you going to those festivals?
I often go to one or twice a year. For
Yes.
example, every year I go to my hometown. That is Tuyên Quang province. That is a province in the north of Vietnam. They have a very famous Mid-Autumn Festival. Mid-Autumn Festival.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
In this festival,
So
we
you
have,
are going there every week, every year?
yeah, because it's my hometown, so I come to visit my relatives, so I enjoy this festival.
Yes, very good. Okay, thank you so much for your sharing. And now on the next page we have the assessment. So here I have few comments for your performance. And